Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks again for joining us, as always. And I again welcome you to join in singing or dancing or moving or just relaxing, however you feel you would benefit from this time together. Feel free to do it. Singing is good for us and moving is good for us. So go for it. All right. I hope you all are well today. Today we are going to do love songs. So it could be from present day love songs to old love songs to classic love songs, country love songs, anything goes. And then we'll do a little bit of trivia about love and how our brain processes love and what it does to our body. So I think the world could use a little love these days. We'll start singing with our hellos. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care? What the heck do we care? Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care now? Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care? What the heck do we care? Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care now? If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How you do, how you do, how you do? Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band, the grandest band in the land. Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band, spread the welcome out for you. Now I don't know where you came from, 'cause I don't know where you've been. But it really doesn't matter, grab a chair and fill your platter and dig, dig, dig right in. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How you do, how you do, how you do? How you do, how you do, how you do? Alright, we'll start off with kind of a sappy one, but I mean it's a classic too. So you are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hoped for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. That's the whole song. It just repeats that over and over and over. So if you want to sing, here's your chance. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hoped for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. And I apologize in advance. They're mowing right outside my window. So if you can hear that, I'm sorry. They should be gone soon. Okay, so this information is all from an article I found from Best Life magazine. The first little tidbit is falling in love is like being on drugs. That feeling of euphoria you get when you fall in love is the same feeling that drug users experience, according to one study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine. Both actions trigger the release of happy hormones like dopamine, oxytocin, and adrenaline giving you a natural high that you hopefully never come down from. Number 2, hugging your partner is an instant stress reliever. How many of you have done this with your partner? Or even maybe just somebody you love, like your mother, or your father, or your kids. If you're feeling stressed, hug it out with the person you love. One study conducted by psychiatrists at the University of North Carolina found that when couples embraced, they had increased levels of oxytocin, the hormone responsible for lower stress levels and mood boosts. And number 3, we'll do 3 at a time because there's quite a few. A happy heart is a healthy heart. Being in a loving relationship impacts your life for the better, both emotionally and physically. According to one meta-analysis of more than 3.5 million people nationwide, married individuals up to the age of 50 were 12% less likely to experience vascular diseases compared to their divorced or single counterparts. And for more ways to protect your heart, check out 40 heart foods to eat after 40. That's just another article that we won't go there today. Okay. How about a little Kenny Rogers? The vows go unbroken. From the moment I met you, you made my life complete. This wave of pure emotion has swept me off my feet. And tonight, when we kissed, you still took my breath away. It goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. The vows go unbroken, you still know I do. Love, keep, and honor, always true to you. Though I have been tempted, I've never strayed. I die before I damage this union we have made. The vows go unbroken, and you still know I do. Love, keep, and honor, always true to you. We'll do it again. The vows go unbroken, you still know I do. Love, keep, and honor, always true to you. All right, number 4. Animals commit to monogamous relationships too. We aren't the only species in the animal kingdom that practice monogamous relationships. Out in the wild, beavers, otters, wolves, seahorses, and barn owls are just some of the species that mate for life. And far more crazy facts about the animals kingdom, there's another article for that. Couples' heartbeats synchronize. Now, I've heard this with like twins, like little babies in the hospital. If you put them together, their heartbeats will synchronize. But I didn't know it went for partners too. When you and your spouse gaze into one another's eyes, what happens behind the scenes is your heart rates are syncing up, according to research from scientists at the University of California, Davis. When they analyzed 32 couples who sat facing one another for 3 minutes, the researchers found that their heart rates were nearly identical, and they speculate that this occurred because of the strong link between partners on both an emotional and physical level. And I kind of use that in music therapy a lot. Not to that extent, but I use the music to match what I'm witnessing in who I'm visiting with. And so I kind of get that. Anyway, we can talk about that later. Number 6, being in love is the number one reason why people wed. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? According to a 2013 survey from the Pew Research Center, about 9 in 10 of all Americans cited love as an important reason to get married, compared to just 28% of people who said that financial stability was an important factor in whether a couple should wed. I think that makes sense. All right. Unforgettable. That's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me, how the thought of you does things to me never before. Someone been more unforgettable in every way, and forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me, how the thought of you does things to me never before. Someone been more unforgettable in every way, and forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Remarriage is becoming more popular. Now more than ever, divorced individuals are finding love and happiness with new partners and remarriages. In 2013, 23% of married people had been divorced at least once before, compared to a much lower 13% in 1960. Number 8, it's chemically addictive. Romantic love is a very powerfully wonderful addiction when things are going well, says Helen E. Fisher, a biological anthropologist at Rutgers University. That's because those hormones that your brain releases when you're in love are intensely euphoric, so much so they can make you addicted to love and the person you're in love with. Number 9, cuddling is good for you. There's a reason that those sacred snuggle sessions so much. There's a reason you love those sacred snuggle sections so much. Every time you and your partner cuddle, it triggers the release of happiness hormone oxytocin to increase your mood and well-being. This phenomenon is so well documented that oxytocin is referred to as the cuddling hormone or the love hormone. Oxytocin comes up a lot and apparently is really good for us. This song was actually at my wedding. It was the remade version, though, by Adele. But I think you'll recognize it either way. To make you feel my love. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I would hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet. I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love. To make you feel my love. It's one of my favorite songs. That will be on my favorite list. Number 10, it eases chronic pain. Though love isn't going to be replacing modern medicine anytime soon, it could come in handy if you ever find yourself in some serious pain. One study conducted by research at the Stanford University School of Medicine found that the warm and fuzzy feeling creates the same response in the brain as painkillers without the seriously harmful potential side effects. I mean, there are obviously side effects with painkillers, but I'm not sure that was kind of a powerful statement that they just said. Number 11, being in a relationship positively shapes your personality. Even the most pessimistic people can change for the better with a little bit of love in their life, according to the findings of one study published in the Journal of Personality. There's a journal of everything, isn't there? After following 245 young couples for 9 months, the scientists behind the study found that being in a relationship indirectly made neurotic partners more optimistic and self-confident, presumably thanks to all the positive emotions and experiences associated with the relationship. And number 12, honesty makes for a lasting relationship. Some of these are kind of like, of course it does, but whatever. When it comes to love and relationships, honesty really is the best policy. One study published in the Journal of Personal Relationships found that the more honest couples are with one another about how their relationship is going, the more likely they are to last long term. And you might ask my husband if you think I'm honest, and he would say I was too honest. That's what it takes, though, right? All right. We'll go back to Andy Williams. Oops, I started in the wrong key. Somewhere, my love, there will be songs to sing, although the snow covers the hope of spring. Somewhere a hill blossoms in green and gold, and there are dreams, all that your heart can hold. Someday we'll meet again, my love. Someday, whenever the spring breaks through, you'll come to me out of the long ago, warm as the wind, soft as the kiss of snow. Till then, my sweet, think of me now and then. Godspeed, my love, till you are mine again. Loving from a long distance actually strengthens a relationship. I'm sure many of you have experienced this at least a little bit in your relationships. People may try to tell you that long-distance relationships can't and won't work, but the research out there says otherwise. In fact, according to a study published in the Journal of Communication, not only are long-distance relationships just as successful as regular ones, but they are also more effective in building trust and satisfaction between partners. Number 14, love and laughter go hand in hand. If you want to feel closer to your spouse, then consider watching a new comedy series together. In one study published in the Journal of Personal Relationships, researchers concluded that couples who laughed together were more supportive of one another and more satisfied in their relationship compared to their chuckle-free counterparts. And being in love cuts headache frequency in half. If you suffer from chronic headaches and can't find anything to ease the pain, then love might just be the secret solution you've been searching for, because that's so easy to find, right? When researchers at the Stanford University School of Medicine gave subjects with chronic headaches a nasal spray with a dose of oxytocin, or the love hormone, they found that 50% of participants reported their head pain to be cut in half after 4 hours, with an additional 27% reporting no pain at all in the same time frame. Who knew? Okay, let's find a good one here. How about someone to watch over me? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. may not be the man some girls think of as handsome. To my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. Number 16, people find it in the most unexpected of places. One survey of more than 5,000 travelers conducted by HSBC found that approximately 1 in every 50 travelers has met their soulmate on board a plane. I know somebody who met their partner on a cruise. Men fall in love faster than women. I don't think that's surprising. That's not surprising to me. Though women are often perceived as their male counter. Though women are often perceived as their that doesn't make sense. One study published in the Journal of Social Psychology found that it's actually men who tend to fall in love and say, I love you first in relationships. Though they don't know for sure why this is, the researchers theorize that it is perhaps because females are more wary of getting their hearts broken. I think that's probably true. Being in love saves you money on trips to the doctor. And that's probably true based on all the information we've already heard. When the Health and Human Services Department analyzed studies that compared marriage and health, one of the shocking things they found was that married people reported fewer doctor's visits and shorter hospital stays. The best logic for this is that human beings have been crafted by evolution to live in closely knit social groups. Harry Rice, PhD, co-editor of the Encyclopedia of Human Relationship, explained to WebMD. When that's not happening, the biological systems get overwhelmed. And I think that even though we're talking about love here, we're all feeling that in the past couple of weeks. We are social beings, and we rely on that for our health in so many ways. All right, how about the first time ever I saw your face? First time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave to the dark and the endless sky, my love. The first time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt the earth move through my hands, like the trembling heart of a captive bird that was there at my command. First time ever I laid with you, New joy would fill the earth and last till the end of time, my love. First time ever I saw your face, your face, your face. Just an FYI, Johnny Cash also did that one, and it sounds very different than what I just did. But number 19, it helps you heal faster. Having a loved one by your side when you're sick or injured doesn't just provide emotional support. Researchers at Ohio State University Medical Center gave married couple blister wounds. They found that the injuries were able to heal twice as fast when the partners shared a close bond compared to those who are openly aggressive toward one another. Whoops. It lowers your blood pressure. Luckily, one study published in the Behavioral Medicine found that simply being happily married contributes to low blood pressure. So don't forget to thank your husband or wife for keeping you healthy. That could go, well, I guess it just depends on what's going on, right? It develops in phases. Of course it does. When Harvard researchers closely examined the progression of love, they confirmed what anyone who's ever experienced the emotion has known all along. It develops in phases of intensity, beginning with an obsession and gradually mellowing out to a more mature iteration of itself. All right, we're getting to the end here. We're going to keep going though, because otherwise I think we're going to be here all day. There's so many, but I think they're good. It also makes you more empathetic and in tune with your emotions. When you find someone who makes you want to be the best version of yourself, your brain responds accordingly. According to a study published in the Journal of Cognitive, Affective, and Behavioral Neuroscience, the social connection that comes from being in love, a loving relationship, activates the part of the brain that's responsible for selflessness and emotional processing. It has as much to do with scent as it does with visuals. For both men and women, how someone smells and whether you are innately drawn to that scent goes a long way in determining your attraction. Relationship therapist Rhonda Milrad, LCSW, explained to Bustle that thanks to pheromones, chemicals secreted in sweat that can spur arousal. All right. How about Have I Told You Lately That I Love You? We'll do another country song here. Gene Autry. Have I told lately that I love you? Could I tell you once again somehow? Have I said with all my heart and soul how I adore you? My darling, I'm telling you now. The world would end without a memory of you. I'm no good without you anyhow. Have I told you lately that I love you? My darling, I'm telling you now. Have I told you lately how I miss you? When the stars are shining in the sky. Have I told you why the nights are long when you're not with me? My darling, I'm telling you now. The world would end without a memory of you. I'm no good without you anyhow. Have I told you lately that I love you? My darling, I'm telling you now. Yes, my darling, I'm telling you now. The world's longest marriage lasted for 86 years. That's a long time. That's a lifetime. Look up Herbert and Zelmira Fisher. According to the Guinness World Records, the late couple broke the record for the longest marriage in history back in February 2011, having been married at that point for a staggering 86 years and 290 days. As for the secret to their success, they once said, "There's no secret to our marriage. We just did what was needed for each other and our family." Isn't that the truth? Online dating actually works. According to a 2013 survey from the Pew Research Center, 23% of Americans reporting finding their spouse or partner via a dating website. And that's my sister, my cousin, my neighbor. I know a lot of people who met online, and it worked for them. So, red roses are the flowers of love, and that's not a surprise, but have you ever wondered why? Because the flowers are the official favorite of Venus, the Roman goddess of love. I did not know that one. Love and lust light up different areas of the brain. They are different feelings. Being in love activates the regions in the brain connected to empathy. Pure and unadulterated lust is connected to similar but different areas of the brain associated with motivation and reward. And last but not least, it helps you live longer. First comes love, then comes marriage, and then comes living longer. According to one study published in the Journal of Marriage and Family, married individuals were 58% less likely to die over an 8-year period compared to those who never made it to the altar. And I would think there's a lot to consider in that statistic, so maybe take that with a grain of salt. Okay, let's do one more. We will do, how about, I don't think I've done this one too often, all of me. Why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. I know I am no good without you. You took the part that once was my heart. So why not take all of me? Thanks for joining us today again. As I said earlier, I cannot wait to visit you in person and hear all of your stories and hear all of your advice for what makes how maybe you've had a long marriage and any advice you can give, because wisdom is priceless, and I'm sure all of you have lots of wisdom to share with me, and I cannot wait to hear it. So I hope you all are well, in every sense of the word, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And if there's anything I can do to help you stay well or feel well, please let me know. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.